Servus, welcome back everybody. So, they've jailed our mom and we're trying to get out of here before they're gonna torture us by going dress shopping. I love you. I love you. Ugh. You're my best friend. You scared the life out of me, pig. Who would want to own something like that? The sun was setting behind the great mountains of Arthurton, cradling the town in a warm red embrace. I slept the whole day away. I have to get out of here and make up for most of time. For lost time. I don't know what I just read. Best in show horse ballet. First prize advanced table etiquette. There's one here for best smile. Seriously? Ooh, there's something too. But where? Where's the glow spot that usually tells me when there's something I can find? Inspect the mirror first. A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself. There's something strange about this mirror. This requires further investigation. Yeah, well, there might be a thing, you know, if you turn on a certain pattern. That's hot. What happens if I turn all of them off? If off is even the right word. Nothing happened. I thought I was onto something. Well. What is there to inspect? Nothing over here. Oh, the lamp. Okay. All the dangly bits are swaying. Strange. It's not windy in here. Something tells me you can't get out through the window, through the mirror. Seriously, who has windows this big? Below, Lake Nowhere stretched out as far as the eye could see. In the distance, Jenny could just make out the great lighthouse on Skull Island. It's foggy out there tonight. Arthurton Times, Havergate Heroes Memorial. Oh. What should have been a touching farewell to a beloved member of the community was tarnished by a poorly timed act of protest yesterday at Mother of Mercy Church. An emotionally unstable child was witnessed shouting at members of the congregation, causing damage to property and even discrediting the corpse. Ooh. After a long chase, the girl collapsed and was carried from the premises. Hundreds gathered to pay their respects to the late Leslie Strasberry, the long-standing and beloved dean of Gumboldt University, who was murdered in cold blood by a member of his own faculty. The community was devastated last Thursday when Mr. Strasberry was found dead in the school library after apparently being pushed from a third-story balcony. The murder was the first the town had seen in decades. Dean Strasberry is survived by his son Keith Strasberry. After an anonymous tip, Sheriff Winston LeClue arrived fast on the scene and found a woman covered in the dean's blood. Evidence has linked her to the murder. Although a motive for the killing has not been established, the woman has been identified as Julie LeClue, professor of criminology and daughter-in-law to Sheriff Winston LeClue. She remains in custody at this time while police continue their investigation. Finding clues. An unstable child, yes, that is us. I don't remember any of this. I bet that kid's in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Jenny thought of her poor mother, locked away in a jail cell for a crime she didn't commit. Don't worry, Mom, I'll prove you didn't do it as soon as I get out of here. Covered in the dean's blood? There was no blood. Mom wasn't covered in blood? That's a lie. Pushed from the balcony? That's not what happened. And no mention of electrocution? Either this is shoddy reporting or someone is trying to cover up what really happened. My mom's still in jail, so the police must not think this was an accident. And if it wasn't an accident, then the real killer is still out there. On the other side of the lake, beyond the Forgotten Forest, sat a more modest house. No fancy windows or crystal chandeliers, just a small wooden frame in need of painting. Home. Searching the wardrobe. I've never seen so many clothes. Maybe mine are in here somewhere. Too pink, too flashy, too delicate, too flowery, too expensive. Well, my clothes definitely aren't here. They'd be easy to spot amongst all the sequins and ribbons. A sticker! Wow. I thought this was something important over here. Oh! I see what you're doing there. So all out except for those four. See if I can remember that. That one, and that one, right? That definitely did something, and you can't tell me that nobody in this entire building is doing this. Secret escape. This family's disposable income is outrageous. I always knew they were hiding something. I bet there are all kinds of horrific secrets lurking up there. Maybe it's just a dressing room or something like that. Sticker. Oh! Okay, totally worth it. That is a really cute one. Okay, but no. Just gotta get up there. Oh, it's just an old, dusty old attic. Inspect old junk. Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects, and old trophies. Attics, where dreams go to die. Oh, I can get out of here. But I don't want to get out of there just yet. I can run. I want to check out what's over here. Ugh. Oh, hello, Spooky Bear. Feels like he's watching me. He might actually be. Everything here is covered in dust, except this bear. And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, Spooky Bear? Remove the evil-looking bear. Smothered by a giant teddy bear. What an end that would have been. Just as I suspected, a hidden staircase. Then that is not my way out? Question mark? Then I'm gonna check this out first. Aha, a way out of here. Locked. But where is the lock? Okay. Then I'm gonna get behind the big smothered teddy bear. Nice PJs though, Jenny. Totally unsuspicious. A freaking secret laboratory. Wow. Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumball, but she'd never seen anything quite like this. Certainly not inside someone's house. Is that Susie? Hey, what are you doing up here? Not again. Susie? Susie Glatz. Heir to Glatz fortune, obnoxiously popular, smells like candy. Loved by all, kind to a fault, Jenny's cousin. Jenny's cousin? Was also the most popular girl in town. Oh, hi Jenny. You should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here anyway? I should ask you the same question. Laboratory? What is all this equipment, and why is there a secret elevator running from your room to the attic? Oh, you must mean my collection of teddy bears. Be diplomatic. I see. My apologies then. But tell me one thing, Susan. Why is that teddy bear wearing a welding helmet? Well, there's a simple explanation for that. There are just too many to fit in my bedroom. Like a cub. Susie, clearly something's weighing heavily on your mind. Take a deep breath and answer the question. Honestly, I promise you'll feel better. It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears. I have vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears. Enough! Stop avoiding the question. Interest? You don't need to hide anything. You can be honest with me. I can't. You wouldn't understand. Try me. Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret. A secret so shocking she feared she would lose everything. Her friends would abandon her, her family would disown her, she'd never find true love. Oh God, I'm going to die alone. You can't tell anyone, you have to promise me. Promise. Fine, just stop whimpering like a lost puppy, you're embarrassing yourself. Because nothing. This is my secret laboratory. Where I design and test inventions. Buy it. That looks like what you're doing. Your laboratory where you invent things? Yes. You, a cheerleading, horse riding, dress wearing debutante? Yes. I want to believe you, Susie, but you know how crazy that sounds. That's why you can't tell anyone. If people found out, I'd lose everything. Could it be true? Was Susie Glatt in fact a secret mad genius? Was she really leading a double life? There's only one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm going to have to ask you a few questions. An investigation on Susie, on Jenny. Susie Glatz. This does not look right. I also can't do anything. I think I'm gonna have to quit real quick. Yeah, that looks better. Gumball moonbeams. Head cheerleader, paper shaker. A gumball pin. The dean was wearing one the day he died. Could Susie have played a part in the dean's death? All of Jenny's instincts told her it was impossible, but she needed to know for sure. Tactful. Be tactful. You smell nice. What perfume is that? Oh, thanks. It's called Innocent. Innocent. I remember you wearing it last Thursday at the lake. It was. What did you do that day after you left? Peggy and I took Veronica home. She was really upset. And you were there all afternoon? Yes, why? How close is Veronica's house to the library? I don't understand. Why do you want to know all this? I need to rule you out as a suspect. Suspect? Why would I be a suspect? You're certainly very good at keeping secrets. I didn't do anything. Just ask Peggy or Veronica. I don't know why you're friends with them. They're terrible character weaknesses. First Veronica, then Keith, and now me. I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real jerk. What were you saying about Keith? Well, it didn't exactly make things easier for him, did you? You don't remember, do you? Oh, well, I suppose it wasn't that bad. What do you mean? After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy, and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over the dean's casket, and I guess they hadn't secured the lid properly, because he rolled right out to horrified gasps as you collapsed and fell into his open grave. And that's why everyone's so worried about you. It all came flooding back. She had tried to defend her mom and repair her relationship with Keith. Instead, she had ruined everything. Jenny had lost her best friend. You should talk to Keith. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Acknowledge that. It's not that simple. He thinks my mom killed his dad. She felt the distance between them grow with every passing minute. How could she face him without answers? I have to find the dean's real killer. Okay, so it's not really on her clothes or anything. Oh. Yeah, well, the flower, right? It's a ribbon, okay. A welding torch. Disguised. Interesting. Pink bows, fluffy bears, stylish clothes. She can't possibly be a scientist. Do you really expect me to believe you aren't obsessed with boy bands under color pink? Brain or bimbo? Which one is it? I am a scientist, but I also believe in the importance of good skincare and the power of matching accessories. You sound ridiculous. Susie couldn't be pretty, popular, and smart. That was just greedy. Dangerous, intricate assembly, metal or plastic. All this stuff looks authentic, but that doesn't mean it belongs to Susie. If this is really your lab, what does that thing do? That's Tim. He's a thermal imaging machine. Imaging. He uses reflected thermographic projections to infer depth-related topography in subsurface bodies. Come again? He lets you see inside stuff. Well, what about that thing? That's Judy K8, a gamma-ray induction polygraph. And that? Hydraulic-propelled thermolytic manipulator. And this? That's coffee. That's a tea set. Almost. What? I like to drink tea. How did you get all this stuff up here anyway and without being seen? You'd be surprised how much you can hide in a giant stuffed teddy bear. I know what's going on here. You've stolen all this stuff, and you're planning to sell it to buy more fluffy cushions or pink horses or something. I didn't steal anything. Some of the parts are from my father's factory. The rest I bought with my allowance. That's some allowance. If you didn't steal it, why are you worried about people finding out? I'm head cheerleader and captain of the equestrian team. If the other girls knew about this, they'd love me all the way to the back of the cafeteria. Why do you care what they think? It's not just them. If my parents found out about my lab, they'd kill me. Why? Don't you want you to be a scientist? I think they'd like me to marry a scientist. Dad says science is the man's job. Girls are supposed to bake pies and become prom queen. Ugh, everybody in Arthurton is stuck in the past. If anyone else shows him the things I've created, he'd call them genius and make them his lead scientists. So tell him, prove him wrong. I just can't. You have to keep my secret. I'm begging you, Jenny. Poor Susie, all of her secrets laid bare. Jenny couldn't help but feel disgusted. Maybe there was more to Susie than she had first presumed. You still haven't found all the clues? Okay. Books. Seeing textbooks strewn about the floor reminded Jenny of something. My journal! I need to get my stuff back. Where are my clothes? Oh, Geralt took them. Who the hell is Geralt? A butler. Of course we have a butler. He's taken them to be cleaned and pressed. They'll be ready in a few days. Well, I need them now. I've got a dress that would be perfect for you. It's got purple bows and the sequins really bring out the color of your eyes. Polite. No, thank you. I'd rather be burned to death. No one's gonna take me seriously in a purple ball gown. And where's my other stuff? Don't tell me Geralt's got my journal as irreplaceable. Like, I'd let that nosy old fella see your diary. It's not a diary, it's my case notes. Right, of course. A girl's got to have a place to keep her secrets. I put all your stuff in the lockbox under my pillows. Are you kidding me? No wonder my head hurts. Jenny was confident that Susie wasn't involved in the Dean's murder. She wasn't evil, just insufferable. Alright, I'm going to grab my stuff and get out of here. Oh, while you're wandering around, can you find some parts for me? I need a battery and a transistor to finish this device. What? No! I did something for you. It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe. And the Dean's ring. She'd even revealed her darkest secret to Jenny. Fine! Enough already. What's a transistor? Oh, it's an electronic voltage regulator. Just tell me what it looks like. It's a tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. If you can't find one in my bedroom, there are some odd boxes in the attic. Yeah. Transistors, battery, got it. Go, Jenny! I've gotta get out of here. Maybe let's check out the old box first. Maybe not. There's a track in the ceiling panel around the chandelier. It looks like it can move. Yeah, we did that. Search bed. Let's see. Stars, lips, hearts. What would a girl like Susie use as a password? I think... Oh great, this moves everything around again. And this moves that. And this one moves by itself. Of course it was the beakers. Clever. My stuff! Jenny hid the ring in her pocket and flipped through the pages of her journal. No obvious signs of tampering. At least Susie knows how to mind her own business. Now I've just gotta find a battery and a transistor to keep to her. And we're gonna search those things in the next episode, as my camera is about to die. So thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you next time. Bye!